Chapter 1, Section 1 is titled Words and Expressions. Some vocabulary words I would like you to write down. First is numerical expression. This is an expression containing combinations of numbers and operations, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. An example of a numerical expression would be 3 times 7 plus 4. Another example would be 11 minus 5 plus 2. The next word is evaluate. When you evaluate something, you're finding the numerical value of the expression. So we could actually evaluate the two numerical expressions that I wrote above. Order of operations are the rules that you follow when you're evaluating an expression with more than one operation. You've probably memorized the order of operations using the acronym PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. And you may remember the saying, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," to help you remember the order. So let's look at some examples. Let's translate these words into expressions. You don't actually need to evaluate the expression. We're just going to write it using numbers and symbols. So for number 1, it says 18 marbles divided equally among 6 friends. So you need to do a couple of things here. You need to find the numbers that we're talking about and also which mathematical operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Hopefully here you see the word divided. So we know that we're going to use division. And we have two numbers, 18 and 6. So our expression would be 18 divided by 6. Number 2 says the total number of photos if there are 9 photos in the camera plus 4 more. So the numbers that I see here are 9 and 4, and our operation is plus, which is addition. So we would write 9 plus 4. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video here and try number 3. The age difference between 15 years old and 10 years old. So we have 15 and 10. And this one's a little trickier, but the word that's giving us the hint for which operation to use is difference, and that means subtraction. So our expression would be 15 minus 10. Hopefully you got that right, and if you didn't, you can see why. So let's actually evaluate some expressions using the order of operations. Remember, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So number 4 is 17 plus 36 divided by 9. We have addition and division. You can see in PEMDAS we do the division first. So I'm going to rewrite the 17 and bring down the plus sign, and I need to evaluate 36 divided by 9, which is 4. And now I can add 17 plus 4 and get 21. Number 5, we have 24 divided by 8 times 3. So we have division and multiplication. Now, in PEMDAS, multiplication is technically first, but you actually don't have to do multiplication before division. You should just do them from left to right. So division and multiplication really are in the same order, so it doesn't matter which one you do first. If we do 24 divided by 8, we get 3. We bring down the times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So you want to make sure that when you're just down to multiplication and division, you're going from left to right. Another example, number 6, we have 5 times, and then in parentheses 4 plus 6, minus 7 times 7. So I'll write PEMDAS up here again. Parentheses is what the P is, so we want to take care of the 4 plus 6. So we have 5 times 10, and then I need to bring down the minus 7 and the times 7. I have multiplication here, I have subtraction, and another multiplication. I need to take care of multiplication before subtraction. So this will give me 50, and I bring down the minus sign. You can do the 7 times 7 right now. 50 minus 49, and that's 1. Go ahead and pause the video here and see if you can try number 7. We have 3 way on the outside of a whole bunch of stuff inside. We have parentheses that has 18 minus 6, plus sign, and a 2 times 4. So we need to take care of the parentheses first. Anything inside the parentheses needs to be taken care of. And the innermost set of parentheses is this 18 minus 6. 18 minus 6 is 12. And I bring everything else down. Now I have a large set of brackets. And I still need to clean up everything inside before I do this outside 3. Well, I can't do anything with this 12 yet until I multiply 2 times 4, because this addition comes after multiplication. Now I can drop the parentheses around the 12, and I have to do 12 plus 8. So we have 3 times 20. 3 times 20 is 60. One final example. We have 49 minus 31 all over 19 minus 4. And if you remember, this bar here, this fraction bar, actually indicates division. But we can't divide anything until we have taken care of the subtraction. You can kind of think of these on top as being in parentheses and on bottom. We do need to evaluate those first before we can do any division. So 49 minus 31 is 18, and 19 minus 14 is 5. Now we look at that and we can't simplify. It is an improper fraction, so we should probably tip and divide or write it as a mixed number. So 5 goes into 18 3 times with 3 left over. So 3 3/5. In class, we're going to work on worksheet 1-1, and this concludes the first video.